if a zombie apocalypse happened now, I feel I'd act the same way that he just acted. Like I'd literally be blowing load everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, to those among you who are easily frightened, we suggest you turn away now. To those of you who think they can take it, we say, welcome to the madhouse.
Try and take me to the madhouse. To the madhouse. To the madhouse. Try and take me to the madhouse. To the madhouse. To the madhouse. Yeah, broken, ain't dumb. They try to pin me up for something I ain't
Welcome to the Madhouse, the number one podcast for horror reviews, bullshit, and booze. My name is Joey, and with me today is the man who's going to solve this conundrum, and you can play at home. You ready for the letters? It's Filmavaerge. Your time starts now.
Hold on a minute.
I'll repeat it for you if you want. The conundrum.
I wasn't prepared, so I haven't got a pen and paper.
It's not that hard.
It's
Okay.
Fingering.
Film
Film
Avereage.
AB
Filmering.
Filmering.
Avereage.
Cinemaring.
That's your time. That's countdown. And the conundrum was film average.
Oh, you should have warned me. I would have got a pen and paper.
Jimmy, I didn't even mix up the letters. I just spelled out the words film average.
Oh.
But there we go. That's countdown. See what I did there?
Yeah, you've made me look a right tit.
I didn't really have that. written down.
Amazing.
Anyway, I have something else that's a much easier thing for you to do before we get into this. You need to choose my
Okay.
drink for tonight.
Yes.
We're doing that again. I got two choices.
Okay.
One ale and one cider. But
Oh, okay.
one, in fact, is this a cider? It's Hooper's Dandelion and Burdock.
Oh, I don't know. Alcoholic dandelion and burdock, isn't it?
Yes.
I would call it an ale.
No, I was assuming it was a cider actually that was dandelion and burdock flavour, but it's not. It's just a sugary drink, I guess. Anyway,
Kind of like old school Alco Pop.
yeah, I guess so. The other one is, I think Hooper's usually makes cider. Is that why I'm getting confused? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
No one
I don't-
cares.
don't know.
Hobgoblin.
That's an ale.
That's the ale.
That's the ale. That's nice. Have a go on that.
That's the 5.2% ruby beer.
Yeah, it's quite dark. That.
Yeah, sweet caramel and fruity aromas tease the taste buds.
Yeah, that's quite a dark one.
Right, so
I think you'll enjoy it.
yeah.
But you are quite of a fruity boy, so I don't know.
I have known to be a little bit fruity.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going with this. What are you drinking?
I've gone because normally for the last couple of ones you mugged me right off.
Yeah.
So I've gone back to the old school ways, and I've got myself a lovely, Old Rosie.
Old Rosie. You had a box
Yeah.
of the Old Rosie once, didn't you?
Pardon, what?
No, you had a box of Rosie's Pig once.
Rosie's Pig. Same brand. Westerns. Same brand. But I'm opening it with a Rattler bar blade, and I'm drinking out of a Rattler pint glass.
Sweet. I tried to get
So-
some Rattler for today, actually, for my choice, but couldn't find it in any shops near me, and anywhere I could buy it
Oh, you ain't gonna
online.
get it out there.
No, it was very expensive online to get it delivered, so I'm going to have to wait till I'm in the city.
There's a little tiny micro pub near us that have started doing it now in pints.
Is that the Old Angel?
No. It's a little tiny one just down on the street.
Yep.
It's a little one. I can't remember what it's called. It's tiny. You only get about 10 people in it. But they've started doing Rattler.
Cool. We could have a
So I
night
think we're
out
going
with the whole
down
of our
either-
listenership in that pub.
Yeah.
Have a few seats
I think we're
free
going to go
as
try
well.
it Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, nice. For those of you who didn't get my little joke at the beginning, by the way, today we're doing a film countdown And I did a play with the music and game show countdown.
Yeah. If you're English, you got it.
Yeah, I have
I guess
just
it's-
realised we have American listeners and a few across Europe as well. And it might not translate that joke.
Well, it's a word game, innit, for the English.
Yep.
Students like doing it on because it's on. It used to be on at like what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So what did you think of Countdown, the film, not the TV show?
It's just what it is, isn't it? It's tried and tested.
Yeah.
It just reworked a little bit, haven't they?
Yep.
They just made it modern with an app.
Yep. And
Just outrunning fate, isn't it? It's basically just dodging your own fate.
yes, I
Which was-
think it was like not as good as a Final Destination, but kind of like trying to be a Final Destination, but without the interesting bits that made Final Destination good.
Yeah, it's like somebody probably pitched that as a Final Destination film.
Yeah.
And then like the directors and writers just went, no, that's shit. We're not doing that. And then they went off and then made this film.
Yeah, this was like a Final Destination script that got thrown off the table quite early in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone went, how do we make Final Destination more modern? Well, we'll pop an app on it. And they went, fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
That's a shit idea.
And don't think about doing any of the interesting death type stuff that we do, or we'll sue you.
Yeah.
So you've
and they
lost your
shouldn't.
premise.
Yeah.
It was directed by Justin Deck. I think that's his full name. Released in 2019, starring Elizabeth Lale, Jordan Calloway, Talitha Eliana Bateman, and Peter Fasinelli. Fasinelli.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Made on a budget of 6.5 million and made a global box office of 48.
What?
Exactly.
48 million pounds?
Yeah.
Real money?
Real money. Well, maybe some Monopoly money changed hands somewhere.
Someone budged these stats.
I think maybe. I just, it's not the one place that said it, but I don't know where they get figures from.
Box office.
Yeah.
Whatever
But
that
that's
means
not
now.
much for a film though these days, isn't it? This is 2019. Films usually racking a lot of dollars.
Yeah, all right.
Do you want to paranormal graph?
Yeah, why not? Let me have a little sip of the old. Oh God, you've gone rogue. Out of the bottle, not even out of a glass.
I didn't bring a glass up with me. It's just the last minute.
Because you were doing your hair.
I wasn't doing. No, I
spent
wasn't doing my
10
hair. I was finding a hat to cover my hair.
That same. It's the same remit. It's
Tell
like
you
it's
what.
your head.
Let's pause. I'll get a glass. You can have your sip. We can come
Okay.
back. Nicely reset for the paranormal graph. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do it.
Magic. Right, glass got. Let's do it. Teenager Courtney is convinced by her friends to download Countdown, an app that predicts how long a user has left to live. Courtney is shocked that it says she only has 3 hours and 22 minutes left. After avoiding getting into a car with her drunk boyfriend Evan, Courtney receives a notification stating she has broken the user agreement.
Returning home, she is attacked by an unseen force and killed as her time reaches 0. At the same time, Evan crashes his car and a tree branch impales the seat where Courtney would have been sitting.
Quinn Harris, a nurse who works at the hospital where an injured Evan is admitted, suffers frequent sexual harassment by her boss, Dr. Sullivan, but fears speaking out as she is new. Evan tells her about Courtney and his suspicions about the app.
He also reveals it states that he will die at the time he is due to go into surgery. Quinn is dismissive of his claims, but eventually downloads it. She's horrified to learn it says she only has 2 days left to live. Evan skips his surgery and is informed he has violated the user agreement. He tries to escape the hospital, but is confronted with an apparition of Courtney before being killed by the unknown entity.
When Quinn finds out that Evan has died, she decides to check his phone, which indicates no time left. Due to dismay that she'll die in the next day, Quinn declines to go out with her younger sister Jordan and their father. The app informs her she has violated the user agreement.
After researching the app, she finds that similar deaths have supposedly occurred involving other app users, but the public generally considers them to be fake. Quinn attempts to buy a new phone, but finds that Countdown has downloaded itself onto it.
Quinn meets a young man named Matt whose countdown states he will die in 18 hours. At work, Quinn learns Sullivan, the dirty pervert, has tricked the staff into thinking she sexually harassed him, resulting in her suspension. On her time off, she and Matt consult a priest named Father John, who informs them that the app is linked to a demon named Ozhin.
They learn that the user agreement is broken if the user tries to change their fate. Quinn's trip with her family and Matt taking a train ride would have resulted in their original deaths. Cell phone salesman Derek hacks into the app code and identifies that Jordan was meant to die shortly right before Quinn, then adds several decades to her, Jordan's, and Matt's life.
However, while Matt and Quinn are spending the night together, the entity takes the form of Matt and attacks Quinn before their countdowns reset to their original lifespans.
Jordan misses a call from Quinn, who was trying to warn her. She then receives a notification of her countdown changing to the original lifespan. Jordan is confronted by a demonic form of her and Quinn's deceased mother. Not long after, Quinn and Matt rescue her and return to Father John, who theorizes the curse can be broken if someone dies before their countdown ends or lives for even a single second afterwards.
They prepare a warding circle to protect them from Ozhin, but Matt is lured out by the form of his deceased younger brother Jeffy and then squished against a tree by a speeding car. Quinn is then forced to rush Jordan to the hospital after she is seriously injured by a previous attack from Ozhin. Quinn realizes she could kill Sullivan before his time to end the curse.
Quinn attempts to attack him, but he is saved by Ozhin, who meanwhile prepares to kill Jordan on time. However, Quinn purposefully overdoses on drugs, sacrificing herself before her timer ends and proving the app wrong. As per instructions written on Quinn's arm, Jordan manages to revive her with naloxone or Narcan, and their countdown timers stop. Countdown.
Yay! But I missed out the little bit at the end where Quinn, little sister Jordan, and their dad go to the mother's grave,
Yes.
put the flowers on it, and then as they're walking away from the grave, her phone beeps, and she looks at it, and it's Countdown 2.0.
Dun dun dun. Rachel Riley in this one
So-
then, instead of Carol Vorderman.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
That'll be the next one.
Do you think they'll make another one?
I don't know.
I mean, they've left it there. Obviously, that's a massive like. Oh, here we go. Here's a sequel.
Well, if it made money, then maybe. They
Yeah.
don't necessarily care about the quality of it. It's whether it's going to make a bit of
No.
money.
No. Fuck it.
Who knows? What do you think? Can you do a sequel?
I think they'll probably do a sequel. They're trying. I think so. Why not? It's a cash cow. Obviously, if it made 48 mil,
Yeah.
might as well.
Huh?
I'd watch it.
I'd be interested to see what all they're going to do is have something deeper in the code, and now they've found a location of where they can go and fight Ozin head on.
Oh shit! Are you working for them?
No, but that's the. I feel like that's the obvious place to go because they've hacked into the code. But wait,
Yeah.
last time they missed something.
Ah,
Coordinates.
okay.
into the den of Ozin.
Yeah. Romany in it.
Yeah.
Right. That was lovely.
Yeah. I think it's time for Frights and Delights.
Right. I'll have 3 from the top and 2 from the bottom, please, Carol. It's Frights and Delights. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boo-ba-da-boo.
I think the first delight is our screen names for Zoom again today. Yours
Okay,
is,
yep.
I'll have a vowel, please, Carol. And mine is, I'll have 2 big ones and the rest little, please.
Passionate.
Yeah, we always go for the obvious joke and really just keep pushing it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I got
I'm
my
in
first
these.
delight here. I think you are going to love this one.
Oh, okay.
It means nothing, it's terrible, but it's just one of those weird facts. Elizabeth Lale was very farty during the hospital fight scene. She brought that up herself in an interview, so that's a fact we now know.
Okay, fight bitch. Nice.
Yeah. She didn't say why, by the way. The
Oh.
next fact is about the locker room and hallway in the abandoned hospital scenes. Were also scenes used in the TV show version of Teen Wolf.
Okay.
They look exactly the same.
Oh, right. Okay.
Not what? Sorry.
Not the original one.
Nah, not the film. There's a TV show.
Right. So not the film starring your doppelganger, Michael J. Fox.
Yes. I don't even see a passing resemblance.
Get out of town. You are the spitting image of Michael J. Fox.
Okay. Well, that's...
Pre-Parkinson. Pre-Parkinson.
Oh, thanks.
obviously.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
You're not. Yeah. You're not a shaky little man yet.
My next delight is Evan's hospital room is 237, the famous room from The Shining, with the old naked lady kissing Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice little touch.
Yeah. They do it a lot, though, in horror films, don't they? Is it overdone? The room 237?
No, I don't know. I think that's quite. I think I like that. I think let's keep that going.
Okay. We will. In
Okay,
all the
cheers,
films
put
we
that out
make.
there.
One day. I've only got 2 more. Not much on this one, but this one is a question for you just to decide. Is this a fright or a delight?
Okay.
When we are first introduced to Evan at the hospital, he has no injuries. Later, he looks like he's been beaten up. Then when Quinn goes to see his dead body, the injuries are gone. Apart from he
Oh,
looks a bit dead. Is this a sign that he was being attacked by the demon and like harassed? And because it was all paranormal, his injuries disappeared after death.
oh.
Were these injuries real, or were they there for us to have like a visual clue to the mental anguish he was going through by being haunted by the demon? But they weren't really there, if you know what I mean. They were just there to kind of go under our radar, but to give us a sense. Or was it just shit continuity?
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. So the shit on his face in that,
Yeah.
like, yeah. That like wasn't there and then was there. Oh, and you think maybe he tried to get away and then he got whipped back,
Yeah, I
or
think.
he's getting attacked by the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe. That's
Because
quite clever. I never looked at it like that. I just thought it was shit continuity.
Yeah, I thought maybe in hospital he's already made like the decision to not go to this surgery.
Yeah.
Maybe he's making plans to leave the hospital. And
Yeah.
that's when he's broken the agreement, starts getting taunted by the demon, getting beaten up and having a
Yeah,
fight.
maybe.
And then he tries to escape the hospital. He seems like he was escaping in a hurry. But it could be crap continuity, so that's a fright or a delight.
Well, if I was in charge of continuity for this film, I would give that reason. 100%.
Yeah. Like when you're watching it on the when you go take your family to see it, and everyone goes, "Oh, what was the meaning behind that?" And what the meaning is, you've really just forgotten to do your job.
I wasn't on a bender the night before I was supposed to do it or anything.
Yeah, no.
Editing. I wasn't off my tree or
No.
anything. It's fine. It's meant to be like that.
Right, fright now. Quinn gets injected in the arm with a drug, Narcon, I think it was called, to bring her back to life. Yeah?
Yeah.
She's dead at this point.
Correct.
She absolutely has to be dead at this point for the curse to be broken,
Also correct.
which it is broken because the demon goes
Yes.
poof.
Into dust. Yes.
Yes. So, how does an intravenous drug into her veins resuscitate her when there's absolutely no pulse to pump up that jam?
Oh.
You get
How
injected
is
in the
that jam
arm,
getting
it's
pumped?
just going to stay there
Oh yeah, of course it is.
because you need it to be pumped into your heart. You know, when you get done with adrenaline, if you're an overdose, that's when
Yeah.
you've got a very weak pulse. It gets to your heart.
No,
and it
they
goes, you go,
stick that straight in the heart though, don't they?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be straight to the heart, but when you're so far gone, I think it can be.
I think they do boom straight in the heart and then they
Yeah, if
Do
you're so
that.
far gone. But any kind of drug like this, adrenaline, whatever a Narcon is, I don't know, it's going to have to be pumped around for it to have any effect. So
Right.
injecting it straight in the arm, a load of bollocks.
Wow. Dropped a bollock there, haven't they?
They've dropped a bollock and I've picked it up pretty quick.
You've picked it up and chucked it right back up.
Yeah. Oi, take your bollock with you. So that's my frights and delights.
Lovely.
Do you have?
I've
any...
got something. I've got
Good.
a little something for you.
Thought you were going to leave me hanging then.
Wow, just for a little bit.
Just wait and see if I've noticed the bollock you've dropped on the floor.
Yeah, so it's not really a story. I wonder, do you want to indulge me
Yeah,
on
but
this?
can I ask
So
you
I
a
thought,
question first?
yeah, of course you can.
Is that Headstone Horrors t-shirt the brand new, only just available Headstone Horrors t-shirt
It is. It is
that you're wearing right now?
limited. There's not a lot left, so
Is it
People
available
wanna-
at bandcamp.com?
it is. It is
HeadstoneHorrors.bandcamp.
Headstone Horrors band camp.
Excellent.
We call it beers because it's he's drinking a beer.
It's very nice. If I was
It is
a fan of
pops.
horror punk, which I am, you know where I'm going with this. Go and buy that merch.
Yeah, go buy it. Have
Sorry,
a little pop.
time to indulge you in an indulgence.
Yeah, so earlier I thought it'd be a good idea. I couldn't be bothered to find a real story, so I thought it'd be a good idea to find out when I was going to die.
Oh, okay.
So I did one of these death clocks.
Okay.
Quite interesting.
I think the countdown app might be real, by the way.
I think it is, but it was just made for it's the film. People own it.
Okay.
I think it's for the film. I don't think it's real. Like I don't think this is real either. I've done 4 of them. They're all bullshit. They've all told me different times.
Okay. Give us your different times.
I'm absolutely fuming. So I did the first one.
Yeah.
I did it in, and apparently, I've only got fucking 7 years left,
Oh.
which is annoying. 2029. Fucking fuming. I think it's like
Not great.
March or something ridiculous. And I did one for Nat as well. I was like, yeah, I'll go and have this. 90 fucking 8. She lives to.
Shit.
All right. So as you obviously, I was fucking fuming. So I had to go and find more death clocks. So I've done 4 or 5. And the others, I did 3 or 4 others after this one. And it turns out these seem to be, I don't know if they're more accurate, but they're all around the same time of 20. I've got 2048, 2049
Okay.
is when I'm going to die. So
What age does that
still-
make you?
for fucking 50s, in my 50s. I
That's
think.
not great. Did you do me?
No, what?
Did you do me?
No, just about do you now, boy.
Oh.
See what you got. Right.
Oh, that's everything I've always wanted.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Date of birth.
Should we do this on give all my personal details out on the internet?
No, well, when I get to the 3 numbers on the back of your card, we'll just beat that out.
All right. Right, I'm going to blank these out, everyone, so you can't steal my identity. But it's the of the.
Which is right, year 19. All right. Right, sex. Yes, please.
Oh, classic.
Male.
Yeah.
Right, this is an interesting category.
Okay.
It's called it on this one. It says mode, but I'll give you out the options. So you've got normal, pessimistic, sadistic, or optimistic. So what do you think you are?
Just normal. I go from pessimistic to optimistic. What do you think I am?
I would say optimistic,
Okay.
but I think normal's a mix of the two, isn't it?
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like,
It's what do you think?
I'm going to
What do you
die
think?
early. And other times I'm like, I could make it to 120 if I play my cards right.
Well, we're about to bloody find out here, boy.
Yeah,
What do
so
you
I think
reckon?
normal.
Normal? Okay, normal. Right. I need your BMI now. We can easily work this out. How tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". You're a short man. Right. What is your weight in pounds?
Oh, shit. 10 stone is. How many pounds are in a stone?
Don't know. Just do a little converter or something.
I'm doing a little converter.
10 stone. Where are you keeping that?
Penis.
Yeah, right. Yes, of course it is.
I don't know, man. How much did you think I'd weigh? I think 10 stone's about right, isn't it? Would you want it in pounds, yeah?
Yes, pounds, please.
140.
Okay, 140 pounds. Okay, let's check your BMI, which is your body mass index is index is 23.
Is that good?
That's quite good. Okay, mine was 19, but I'm not going to blag. Right. You're a non-smoker, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to check your death clock. Let's see what you've got.
Was that all the
Okay.
information? That's everything they're going to base it on?
Literally, that is it. That's all they need.
They asked me about smoking. They didn't ask me about drinking. I do heroin every day. Surely that's got to have an effect.
That's true. Right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
You want to mark this in your calendar?
Okay.
Your personal day of death is Friday, July 8th, 2061.
That's quite far away, isn't it?
That's far away. I think that's all right. What's that? That's 40,
It's 39
39 years.
Yeah.
That's all right.
No, it isn't.
What?
64.
64's not. That's not too bad.
Bloody is. Oh, well.
All right. Hold on. But obviously, because we've just got a night. We've just got to give you another average. What did you say? 1987.
Yeah.
Okay. And we live. This one's got a little bit more information. So this asks for the country. This might give us a nice overall view. Okay, smoking. No. Any heart disease?
No.
Are you sleeping well?
Yes.
Often drinking alcohol?
Yes.
Often. Okay. Other major diseases?
None.
Lifestyle. Low stress, average stress, high stress.
Low stress.
Right. Personality. Optimistic, neutral, pessimistic.
Neutral. Let's keep it the same as the last one. I have not changed.
Same. Okay,
personality.
calculating. This is a different website now. Oh, okay. So this one says you're going to die on Tuesday.
This Tuesday?
Nah, I'm kidding. Tuesday, February 26th, 2069. So you've got another 47 years, 7 days, 3 hours, 11 minutes, and 16, 15, 14 seconds.
I gotta say, I'm aiming for 2087.
Well, you could aim for it, but if these are scientifically facts,
And they
Then-
seem like they are.
mate, fuck, you got good. I got 2029.
Yeah.
Human.
I'm,
Anyway,
and Nat's gonna live to 98.
I know, I'm fucking fuming about that as well.
You're just gonna be like the first husband that was around for 6 years, or married for 6 years.
Well, I put in my thing pessimistic. fairly true. And I've been ranting about this for about 45 minutes before coming on here, like absolutely fuming. And she went, well, exactly. Maybe if you crack a smile, then you'll live to 98.
Yeah.
You're ranting about this. You've been on 5 death clocks trying to get your average up.
Okay, but what if, like, if you had surgery next week? Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be optimistic about a good result, though. I think
Yeah, maybe.
you wouldn't be like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god, I'm
sure.
going to die." I think pessimistic's like having a bad and negative mindset all the time could affect your life length.
Yeah. We did play around with it. We did play around with the bits as well.
I
I'm not
I
getting.
remember
I'm
doing
not
these
getting
in
past.
secondary school.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting past 2050, which is annoying.
Nah, you'll be right.
Okay, that's all I've got.
All right, well, that's all I've got. So I guess it's time to mosey on over to the Master of the Macabre.
Yeah.
Master of the Macabre.
Welcome to the Master of the Macabre. We are going to decide who is the fantastic Carol Vorderman of this film, Countdown, and who is Rachel Riley, second place and below. How many have you got, Jimmy?
Fuck. None really.
Do you want to
I
throw a
don't think
dart at the
I'd like
screencast?
to. Like, it's very difficult when we do these films where there's nobody really is outstanding that you could call a master of the macabre.
It's very middle of the road.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just blah 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 blah. I mean, my favorite character was Father John, played
Yeah.
by PJ Byrne.
Well,
Fucking hilarious.
Father John can have it as far as I'm
I think he was
concerned.
brilliant.
Dude
Yeah,
priest.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it when he would open the door with his shirt off and he's just got crucifix tats on him. He's just waiting for something. He's like, if a zombie apocalypse happened now, I feel I'd act the same way that he just acted.
Yeah.
Like, I'd literally be blowing
Like
load everywhere.
they walk into beautiful. They walk into his room full of demon books, and he thinks he's their what, Grubhub or something. I'm guessing that's a food delivery in the US.
Yeah.
And they go, "Father, do you believe in demons?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, that's why I became a priest." If I came into you and went, "Jimmy, there's a zombie apocalypse. You ready?" You'd be like, "Hell yeah, that's why I got all these weapons." Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
But
the actor's
where is
name?
mine? What was the actor's name?
Yeah,
PJ Byrne.
P Burn.
PJ
Yeah.
Byrne.
Okay.
Byrne. Byrne.
All right. So
He's very good. Very funny. I'm pretty sure he's in an episode of Always Sunny.
Ooh,
Very
is he?
briefly. Buying a house.
When they become real estate agents?
Yes. Honey and Vinegar.
I can't remember that episode very well, but
Pretty sure that's one of them. Maybe it's
have
not.
a look. You seen the new series yet?
No, not yet. Don't tell me about it.
Won't tell you a thing. Right. Should we give it to PJ Byrne? Is that right?
Yeah, let's wrap it. I'll tell you what, actually, another honorable mention was the dude who played the guy in the phone shop. He was very funny.
Yeah, he was good. I feel like I recognise his face.
Maybe he's just got a recognizable face. I don't know.
Maybe.
Tom Segura. Segura.
Yeah, I think he
Tom
might be someone who's got like a small part. If you know what I mean.
Stand up. I think he might just be a stand up.
Maybe. He does look like an old landlord that used to have a pub around here, so maybe that's it.
Oh.
I don't think it's actually him, though.
No, it's probably not going to be him, is it?
No. Anyway, we're going to send a crucifix medal to PJ Byrne for his part as the father.
Lovely. And we'll put it in an Uber Eats bag.
Yeah, Grubhub.
Grubhub bag. whatever that is.
Right. Well, that was easy.
Piece of pish.
Pish or pish. And next up, Madhouse rating system.
Yeah.
The Madhouse rating system.
Right. Here's the conundrum. It's countdown. And it's the Madhouse rating system.
Wow.
First up, we got tension and suspense.
Yeah, wait, kept me in tension and suspense then, because I thought you had something funny to say because of the way you were laughing when you
Ew.
walked in.
Never.
Well, it had a great intro. I thought, with a few misdirections going on with the drink driving boyfriend, the guy following her in the street, the rubbish pile that looked like a murderer.
Yep.
I was ready for the Final Destination type film that we didn't get.
Yes.
It became more of a haunting demon film, with her being killed in the car crash she should have died in being revealed. The rest of the film did have the tension and suspense piled on. I don't know if it was always greatly executed. I feel like the timer countdown kind of put the story in a position where the misdirection was always anticipated because we knew that certain people's deaths were meant to happen at certain points before other people, and we were constantly seeing the countdown on the phones.
Yes. Now, these people were very. They all fucking all broke the terms and conditions, didn't they?
Yes,
Literally everybody did.
yes. Do you think you
Uh,
would have carried on with your initial plans?
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's why you're dying in 2029.
2029. I think it's March 3rd or something like that.
Oh.
March 3rd, 2029.
Yeah, they
Well,
all.
I think I'll just carry on. And I said to Nat actually, when we were doing that, when I was just doing her death clock, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be weird if it was the same day, the same year, the same
yeah.
time? And then I'd be like, shit, I ain't getting in the car with you, bitch. No way.
It might be murder suicide. You might not have a choice.
That's true. It might be me suffocating her with a pillow and then blowing my head off or jumping out of a window.
Oh, I thought you'd go for the asphyxie wank.
That's true. I don't know if I could time it at the same time as oh, I probably could actually. Pillow on face, noose round neck. Yeah, I think I could do it.
It's kind of a one-shot thing, isn't it? If you don't reach one point at a certain time, you've blown it. Or not,
The
as
last
it may
shot I
be.
ever do.
What are you saying for
I'm
tension
detective.
suspense? What?
Um,
Where were you going with
I'd
that
say
last thought?
what?
Where were you going with that last thought?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'd say 0.
Okay. 0.
Yeah, not a fan.
What'll be coming up next?
I think it's gore and visual effects.
There was some okay, well done-ish visual effects with the demon taunting people and messing with their minds. It is mostly in the shadows, a flicker of a visual here and there. The deaths are never really very gory. Most of them are off-screen.
Yeah,
And
suggested.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, even if someone gets pulled away, they get pulled out and then you hear the scream, it's implied they're
and
dead.
they get pulled off and then you hear a scream.
Yeah, the asphyxie wank.
Yeah.
That's a good film. That's a good B film. The asphyxie wank.
Who's
You won't
pulling
see it
you off
coming.
tonight? That's a good one as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What did you say?
I said, who's pulling you off?
There's loads of taglines, or tuglines, I should say.
Oh my goodness. Oh, shut it down. Amazing. We need to make this film.
Yeah. I don't know what the demon would do or how it would get you there, but it'll get you there. I think the visuals of people being haunted and messed with are done okay. For example, is it Matt being attacked in the bathroom of the hospital?
Oh, Yeah.
with their feet underneath the door, and then they kind of turn without the leg, and everything else wanders off.
Yes, but they also like walk across the stalls, don't they? Through the 'cause
Yes.
he's just watching the feet. That was
Yeah.
creepy. That was probably the only creepy part of the film.
Yeah, and it kind of
What-
shows that it's happening in his head. It's doing the impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
But
that bit. That was probably the best bit of the film.
yeah, does it deserve gore and visual effects? I don't think so.
No, because what have we got really? Straight off the bat, we've got the woman pulled up to the ceiling and then falls down, breaks her neck. That's quite shocking. Then you got the dude who fell down the stairs that you don't really see, Evan.
Yeah, you
But
don't
you
see that
see
at
him-
all.
No, you don't see that at all. You see him when she's fiddling with his body, trying to get the scan on the phone on his face. I tell you, there was a really
Yeah.
nice bit that I liked where his head tilted and then his eye rolled.
Yep.
Like what would happen if you were dead, anyway.
Yep.
The dude Matt getting squished by the car, but then again, you just saw him pinned up against the car, didn't you? No, you didn't. You see him going, but it wasn't really gory or anything.
I don't think it felt
No.
that gory. You see him get hit. It's a little bit shocking.
It's shocking. I wouldn't like to be trapped like that, but
No, but I wouldn't like most of the stuff that happens in horror films to happen to me in any way.
No.
No, I just don't think it's worth a full point. Definitely not worth a full
I
point.
don't think it's worth a full point. If I have to, I'll give it half a star, but that's someone's got my arm behind my back.
I think we go for a quarter of a star.
Quarter of a star it is. Sold.
Okay.
Next up, we've got performance.
It's an all right performance. No standout actors, I don't think.
No.
Elizabeth Lale, Peter Fasinelli, and Jordan Calloway. They were the main three, and they
Yeah.
were okay, apart from the father, but he was the best. I mean, I doubt Oscars
Yep.
are going to be calling them anytime soon based on this film.
I don't think.
But I don't think they're getting terrible reviews either.
No, I don't think they get terrible reviews, but they just get that blah blah blah. It's the same thing again, just done a little bit modern with a fucking phone app.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I think they were okay, so I think like half a star. They weren't terrible for a 0 and they weren't great for a 1.
Fuck me, this is a difficult one. This is what 3/4 of a star we're on.
Yeah.
Right, shit. What's the
Unless you
next
want to give it
category?
1.
Nah, fuck
Nah,
that.
fuck it, yeah. All right.
What is it
moving
now?
on.
Moving on. What is it? Musical
Yes.
score? Musical score and sound effects.
Not very good again, I'm afraid.
Exactly. Fuck me.
Not much in there in the way of a score, and the sound effects feel very basic. It all felt a bit lazy on the soundscape front. Wasn't a
Damn.
huge fan.
No,
I don't know what
No.
else to say. There's just like
it's
there's
not.
kind of nothing there. There is the little bit of dramatic music that's compulsory. Do you know what I mean? At the right times. Bit of atmospheric
tell-
sound here and there.
Yeah, I tell you what, they've got that. They've got that scream that happens on the app
Yep.
when you break your terms and conditions,
Yep.
or when you're just about to die.
Yeah.
Scream type thing, which I'm guessing they're gonna try and make that as the sound, like you had in One Missed Call. You had the iconic phone ringtone.
Yeah. That
Do you know what I mean?
scream was nicked.
Oh, was it from who?
I believe it was from some sort of game or TV show I read.
Okay.
It's a certain character screaming at some point. So am I keeping you up?
I know, shit. Sorry, it's the old Rosie. You just got me there for a second.
Just finally glad to be the one that can get to say that. Anyway, it's a 0 from me for the musical score and sound effects again, I'm afraid.
Yes. Okay. Okay, fuck. So we're on 3/4 of a star. So last one, overall experience.
I'm not going to give it one. We find ourselves in a position, Jimmy, we've never been in before, where if we both took one away, it would be in the negatives.
Yeah, I think this is probably up there with the worst.
What did Horror Hospital get?
I'm sure that still got like one or two.
I think that was a better film.
I mean, I like the film, sort of. Like, this is the second time I watched it,
That sucked.
and I thought, it wasn't painful when I watched it.
Okay.
What made you pick this film? Out of interest.
The relation to the other film we did, the Japanese horror film
One missed call.
One Missed Call.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair dues. Fair
Uh,
dues.
I think I said last week, Sam sent me the trailer saying this looks similar to one you've already done. It might be good
Yes. Yeah,
to
with
see like an updated version of that film and kind of compare. One Missed Call was much better.
100%. 100%. And in history, the worst horror film is the remake of One Missed Call, the American version.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's this, which is kind of a slight, I would say it's a slight play on it, isn't it? It's very similar.
Yeah, it's really similar. It's just
It
not a
is fate.
voicemail
Yeah.
where you get the date of the voice and time of the voicemail from the future.
Yeah.
This is just a countdown to the point. So maybe this was a second attempt at under the radar redoing something because they tried to redo it straight up. Same title, but it failed. A westernized version. So maybe this was like let's just kind of steal parts of it, but not call it a remake.
Yes. Also, I just want to touch on something quickly.
Okay.
How Quinn Jordan and her dad would have initially died. So we know why Matt would have died in that train wreck.
Yes.
You see that on the news.
Yep.
How do you think Quinn Jordan and her dad would have died? Because they were going to their mum's grave to put flowers on it. I have a theory.
Okay, I didn't notice anything in the film that would have given me a hint. I might have missed something.
I don't know if you've missed something, but I've got the feeling that the dad was a bit of a drinker.
Okay.
And I think he was quite depressed that
Okay.
his wife died.
Yep.
You get that vibe from Jordan, and she's like, "Oh, don't wake Dad up," or "Dad's not asleep, but he's passed out."
Okay.
So I think Dad's a bit of a drinker. I think Dad might have had a couple of sherbets before going to the mum's grave. Drove them all. Their car crashes. The kid dies first because she dies 3 minutes before Quinn.
Yeah.
Dad dies. They're in a serious, horrible accident. The little kid's Jordan's dying. She dies, and then Quinn dies. That's how I think they would act.
I
Never
buy that.
really touched on it.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
So, directors of this film, give me a ring. I will write Countdown 2.0.
And that will help with my hidden location code.
Lovely. Right. Should we call that for Countdown?
Yep.
The score being 3/4 of a star.
0.75 out of 5.
Fuck me. 0.75.
That's our worst
of-
rated film.
That's terrible.
Don't even need to check if that's the worst rated film. I just know we've never gone below a 1.
God damn.
All right, we'll update that in the old database that we don't keep. And it's time for your film choice.
Yeah, it is. Now,
Oh, we've just got a message from our band for next week.
right. Just pause it and we'll come back in a magical second.
Ooh.
Right, here we go. It's the IMDb description for the next movie. I'm gonna read it out to you. Are you feeling positive?
No, I've got a terrible track record with these, and I'm really bad at them. So no, not at all.
Right.
It's taken
you'll
about
get it.
10 years, that pessimism, off my death clock, hasn't it?
It has. You're right. I want the correct title for this as well, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not taking any abbreviations or anything. I want
Okay.
the correct title.
Okay.
While awaiting execution for murder, a baron tells the story of a creature he built and brought to life, only for it to behave not as he intended.
Say again?
While awaiting execution for murder, a baron tells the story of a creature he built and brought to life, only for it to behave not as he intended.
Oh, it's so the correct title.
Come on, I know it's there. You can do it. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Okay, so I'm gonna spitball.
Okay.
So it's Frankenstein, but
Yep.
that's what you want me to say, because an abbreviation is Frankenstein, which is the
That
book
is
name.
a word in the title.
The book name is Frankenstein.
No, that is there is that word is in the title, but there are other words that come before it in this one.
Yeah, so the film that I have downstairs on my shelf,
Ooh.
it's one of the Universal remake Hammer Horrors. No? Yeah. It's The Curse of Frankenstein.
Fuck me, it took 5 minutes, but we got there.
I played it out nicely.
Oh, you did that for effect.
Yeah, I've got it on my shelf downstairs
Ah, God damn.
next to I've got the horror Hammer film sections. Is that not one of the Universal remakes? Or the Universal remake some of the Hammer Horrors?
No.
What happened with them then?
This is a remake of the Universal, but they couldn't use the thing. That's why they have to call him Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, have we done this film before?
We
Nah, we haven't, have we?
No. I like it though. It's not a very long one, is it? It's
No,
quite a
not
short
really.
one.
Yeah, it's quite short. But then there's loads. We've got loads to go through for the Frankenstein series.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
loads of 'em.
This is very dramatic. This one.
I like it. Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing at his best.
Yeah.
You get more Cushing for the pushing in this series.
Yeah, you do.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. He's got a great face. He's got good cheekbones.
Yeah.
Great hair.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee's all right in it as well.
This is one of the films that does have some of the plot points from the book in it.
Yes. This is where they based the first one, and then they went off
Yes.
to. This is the origin story.
I remember the last time I watched this, I watched it in the same night as The Invisible Man.
Nice.
From
Have
the
you
same
watched
era.
have you watched the Blumhouse version of The Invisible Man?
I don't think so.
It's on Netflix. Give it a watch. It's very good.
Is that a recent one?
Yeah,
It's in the last year or two. It's got the woman from
2020.
Handmaid's Tale in it.
That's her. Yeah, I can't stand her fucking face. Don't know what she's done with that. I hate it. Just
What do
hate
you
her
mean, what's
face.
she done with
Hate
it?
seeing her face. No, it's just fucking. I think she was born with it, but it's fucking fuming. Can't stand it.
I'm watching Handmaid's Tale at the moment, and I feel like there's 4 or 5 expressions that she does really well. But that's about all of them.
I just can't stand it. Can't stand her face. Don't like it. Just
Right,
punch
excellent
it.
choice. Anyway, we needed to go for
Thanks.
some old stuff, and you've gone about as far back as you can.
1957.
Yeah. Well, you could go back in another 10 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Right, so the next film is The Curse of Frankenstein. Next, it's a band plug.
Right, next up, we got a lovely little horror duo with their song Pumpkin Queen. It's the Crypt Keepers.
Leaves are falling, creeps are crawling, summer's dying fast. So let's leave behind our past. Every night I see you dancing in my dreams, dancing in the woods, dancing through fallen leaves. So please, please, baby, dance for me in the pale moonlight. And all the good movies are made in black and white. I am the black, I found something white, and it is you. You are my white. Little pumpkin baby, on the 31st you'll be my lady. Don't you know every day is Halloween? I want you to be my pumpkin queen. Be my pumpkin queen. You are the day and I am the night. I am dark and you are so bright. So let's get together to create some beautiful twilight. So let's get together now on this Halloween night. Let's share some love, let's share some sin. I want you to be my pumpkin king. Let's share some love, let's share some sin. I want you, I want you to be my pumpkin king. Little pumpkin baby, on the 31st you'll be my lady. Don't you know every day is Halloween? I want you to be my pumpkin queen. Be my pumpkin queen. I want you to be my pumpkin queen.
That was the horror duo, the Crypt Keepers, with their song Pumpkin Queen. And if you want to hear some more of them, go to cryptkeepersofficial.bandcamp.com. And as for us, don't forget to subscribe to the Man House Podcast, give us a sexy 5-star review, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and please send in your favourite game show theme to @.com. And we will see you in an undetermined amount of time for our next episode on The Curse of Frankenstein.
Blech.